Okay, folks, I know we just released an episode earlier today, and this is a completely random upload for you guys, but I have some important information for you. So, as many of you have probably figured out by now, something has been going on with American Legacy Fishing. And over the last few months, they have slowly phased out of the advertising here on Tackle Talk. The inventory on their website has been almost non-existent, and we haven't really said anything about it at all up to this point for two main reasons. First and foremost, especially up to pretty recently, I didn't really know much more than you all did. And number two, the little bit that I did know, I don't think it's my place to speak about private matters until the people that are actually involved are ready to talk about it. So here at Tackle Talk, we really try to talk about and report things when they are official, not when we hear murmurs on the internet or a few rumors get started. And I think that's something that actually sets us apart here, is that we don't do gossip or the rumor mill. We really try to wait for facts to come out prior to putting something out there for tens or hundreds of thousands of people to hear, and sometimes that means you have to wait a little bit. And I know that that's frustrating, but I would rather have the truth on a delay than quick misinformation. And especially when it comes to someone like American Legacy Fishing, who had made this entire show possible for the last few years as our title sponsor, and I think it's best to wait and hear what's actually going on from the people involved. So that brings us to today. Earlier today, Brian Dolney, the former vice president of American Legacy Fishing, sent a video to all of us American Legacy Fishing elite members, giving us a little peek at what's been going on behind the scenes. Now, what I'm going to do here today is I'm going to play the audio of that video in its entirety and let it speak for itself. I'm not going to provide any further commentary or update on the other side because I think he does a really good job of telling you everything that's able to be said right now as this process moves forward. So I will play the audio from the video here in just a second, but I will also let you know we have Brian scheduled to come on Tackle Talk for a full conversation here in the next few weeks once the time is right and more information is available. So that's coming up. Be ready for that. But for now, here's a message from Brian Dolney.
Hey everybody, Brian Dolney here, previously of American Legacy Fishing Company. Wanted to take a minute and address a lot of rumors floating around online about the status of American Legacy, and here is what I am able to share with everybody. The owner of American Legacy laid off everybody, the entire staff, including myself. And that was obviously, I know, a very hard day for the owner. It was a hard day for everybody in the staff. Personally, this has been 17 years of my professional career. It's the only job I've ever had. I started here in college, and I've never gone anywhere else. Been here. So that was a pretty tough pill for everybody to swallow. And anybody that's been through that, you know, when things go a direction you don't want them to go and get messy, that you really just have to put your head down and keep your mouth shut, for lack of a better phrase. So while all of that transpired, that's been extremely difficult. Read comments, hear rumors, some of which are very false, some of which are true. And I just did not feel like that could possibly be the end. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just get a rep job, stay in the industry. But this is what I want to do. I want to run a tackle store. That's all I know how to do. That's all I know how to do. So I got together with one of the guys at American Legacy, one of the employees that has been a dear friend of mine for 20 years. And we decided that we had some unfinished business, not just professionally with ourselves, but with our customer base and the people that we've, quite frankly, have grown to be friends over years and years and years of time in this industry. And obviously, once the company was effectively shut down from our standpoint, that left some loose ends. And we wanted to do something to take care of that. So what we've done, Chad and I, is we've started a brand new company. That company is EVV Outdoors, which is Evansville's city code. We'll be doing business as the Rod Locker. And in formation of that company, what ended up unfolding was that the previous company, formerly known as American Legacy Fishing, defaulted on its loan to the bank. So the bank has, they effectively seized the assets of the company, and the bank was looking for a buyer for those assets. And we decided to be those buyers. EVV Outdoors did. So as a part of that, we think of how we would feel if an order was left unshipped, if a gift card was left unhonored, if there were points that just disappeared. And quite frankly, all that's bullshit. So our intention is to make sure that that does not happen to anybody. Now, this is a totally new company. We have no attachment to American Legacy whatsoever. But we want to gratuitously honor open orders, outstanding gift cards, and outstanding point balances. How are we going to do that? I don't know yet. This is brand new. We literally closed with the bank on Friday. So we are figuring this out day by day. We are trying to put together everything you need to start a brand new company, because that's what this is. So what you're going to see is a website formed. It's therodlocker.com. You're going to see a lot of changes. What we don't have now is we don't have a customer service line. We don't have employees. We don't have email. We don't have anything, which is why it's difficult to make this now, because we're just telling you we have a fledgling of a company formed, and that's it. But that's every bit of our intention. That's what we want to do. And I know Chad's got some comments as well.
Well, first off, I want to say I'm so excited about going into business with Brian. One of my best friends, and nobody I can think of I'd more rather do this with. With his knowledge and experience, I can't wait. So moving forward, we envision growing trust with you guys, getting back to where we're exactly who you think of. As friends, as our customers, we want to do everything we can to gain that trust, regain integrity, that we will grow and continue to show you that we deserve your trust and loyalty. We're going to do this through having stocks, through having available products in stock, through our personal service. You can call anytime, and you will get knowledgeable people to talk to. And we want to bring the best parts of our former employer and just grow that, which I know with Brian's leadership that we will. We're going to continue our trade-in program, which is second to none in any industry. We do that so well. And we're going to have an elite program. Although we may not know exactly what it is, you are valued customers of ours, and we want to continue that. I'm just so excited for the future. What could happen with leadership and great customers, trust, integrity, and friends.
Guys, this is a huge change for all of us. And we know, look, I come from a realm where I would just prefer lay all the cards out there and just tell everybody the day everything happened. Unfortunately, that wasn't something we could do in this particular situation. If someone has messaged me, I've tried to respond to them on Facebook and at least help navigate through all this. But if you have questions now, you are welcome to send me a Facebook message. Again, just bear with me because it's a process. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. So we're trying to work through it. We're going to try to do this as quickly as we can. This is going to take time. It's going to take at least a couple weeks. I know everybody's been beyond patient to begin with, and tensions are running high, and there's frustration, and I can't give you the clear-cut path of how we're going to execute all this, but I wanted to at least let this Legacy Elite group, which will now be the Rod Locker Elite or some form of that group, at least give you some update and at least know, hey, there is hopefully a life raft coming soon to make sure everybody gets taken care of. And we hope that you're going to be a part of this journey with us. Let us prove to you that, hey, we don't have to take care of this stuff. We want to take care of this stuff. We want to show you, hey, the Rod Locker will be your best destination for all your fishing needs. Thank you guys. We'll be in touch.